Good morning. It is so good to be with you today. You can come on down and sit with us if you want. Let's turn and say hello to our online friends. Everybody wave to them. Hello, online friends. We're glad you are with us today, too. I wonder if you guys have ever been really surprised. You've been really surprised. I want to tell you about a time when I was really surprised. My birthday is December 23rd, and that is 2 days before a really important holiday, right? Christmas. And that means my birthday always falls on Christmas break. In elementary school, we celebrated birthdays with birthday treats, right? Somebody bring in treats and you share them with your class. Not me, because my birthday was during break. And in middle school, people decorated each other's lockers, but not me, because my birthday was on Christmas break. And then in high school, we surprised each other with balloons and cookies, but not me, because my birthday was on Christmas break. Some of you feel my pain. And in college, we would have birthday parties and go out to eat, but not me, because my birthday was on Christmas break. You're really feeling it now, right? So I figured it would always be that way, and that was kind of okay, because you know what? I never had to go to school on my birthday. My parents were usually off work on my birthday. There were some good things about that. But I definitely was not expecting anything special when on January 23rd, 1 year in college, my roommate asked me if I wanted to go to our friend's house to play a game that night. And I said, sure, that was something we did all the time. And I sure was not expecting that when I opened the door and walked in, all of these people were there to have a surprise birthday party for me, not even on my birthday. That was quite a surprise. And I still remember that very fondly.
Did you get presents?
There was cake, there were presents, there were balloons. In fact, it was a really good surprise party. The Easter story is also a story about a surprise. The disciples had been following Jesus for probably 3 years by then. They'd listened to him and learned from him. They'd heard parables about God's dream. They had seen Jesus come close to people and make them well. They'd also watched as Jesus' words and actions upset some people in power. They listened as people asked him questions and tried to trap him. And then one sad day, they saw Jesus put on a cross and die. Jesus had hinted to the disciples that this was not going to be the end of the story, and you know it's not. After all, though, they felt like it was because Jesus was dead. That seemed like a sad ending. Maybe they could keep telling his stories and doing the things he taught them, but it wasn't what they'd hoped for or imagined. But a few days later on Sunday, the women went to the tomb to be close to Jesus. I imagine they thought they would honor him by putting spices on his body. They probably expected a sad but important day of telling stories about Jesus to one another and remembering him. But when they got to the tomb, you know what they found.
The door was open.
The door was open, the stone had been rolled away, and Jesus was alive in a new way. It was a big surprise, a surprise that we still celebrate today. Did you know that that's one reason why we look for eggs at Easter? Mm-hmm. When you crack open an egg at home, what is inside that egg?
Candy or money.
Wait, you go, break your little old egg out of the fridge. What's inside? Egg, exactly, egg. When you open an egg, there's an egg inside. Egg yolk. At best, you got a chicken, right? But usually yolk. Okay, so when you crack open the egg, usually it has a yolk inside. But when we open an egg at Easter, what does it have inside?
Money or candy?
A surprise, money or candy. These are not money. Fair warning. Okay, so at the end of the children's sermon today, I want to invite you to take an egg and enjoy the surprise at the end that is inside, okay? Will you pray with me? Loving God, thank you for the surprise of Easter. Help us to notice that you are with us even now as we celebrate. Amen.